Hello Leo, welcome back to my channel. I'm Delilah Rose. This is Delilah's Spiritual Spot, coming with your weekly reading for June 21st through the 27th, 2021. Please take this opportunity to like, share, and subscribe. Also hit the thumbs up button. And if you like, hit the notification button so you get notified anytime I drop a video or go live. The Brother in Darkness. Overcoming negative energy with feminine power. Don't be aggressive, Leo. Try to find joy and harmony through emotion, maybe, right? There's a time and a place for everything, and I think it's for you to stand down and not be so aggressive in that masculinity and get in touch with your emotions and figuring out another way to solve your problems. Portal of Light. She glides on wings through time and space. And this is what we were talking about, that divine feminine energy you have twice, right? She glides on wings through time and space. She's not a bull in a china shop, right? So watch your temper, in other words. Watch your temper. Maybe be a little bit passive in a situation. Take a step back. Think before you act. Is what they're really giving me to say. Think before you act. Very important. Leo, what do we have this week? Subconscious, conscious, and advice from spirit. 6 cards on the table and 3 additional cards to clarify. Please remember, this is for the collective. Take whatever resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Also listen to your sun, moon, and rising signs. Yeah, 2 cards. We have the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the Hierophant card in our subconscious position, which makes sense. The Queen of Wands in our conscious position. King of Wands. Divine partnership here. You have the Moon card, clarifying this 5 and the Hierophant. Interesting. Sorry, I just love these cards. You have the Hanged Man, clarifying that Queen of Wands. And then you have the 5 of Cups, clarifying that King of Wands. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles, always. Pentacles always have to show up in your reading, Leo. But in this case, I feel like this has to do with your relationship more than a financial read, right? So I think that you find stability in money and finance, always, Leo. We understand that. But instead of being upset or angry about a situation, we need to take a step back. I think that in terms of your relationship, your finances may be affecting your relationship, but I really do think that you are, either you're in a divine partnership or you're getting to your divine partnership, right? So your greatest fear is not having enough. It's not having enough. That is your greatest fear, Leo. That is something that, you know, you struggle with, right? You struggle with that, and it ends up affecting your relationship because you're so focused on that. You're not focused on anything else. That has to do with the way you were raised based upon this Hierophant card. Like, I think you were raised that way. It's ingrained in your mind and spirit that there's no other way but to provide. And then here's the aggression part, right? Take the emotion out of it, take the anger out of it, watch that temper, and think about it from a different perspective, right? Maybe from the perspective of your significant other, represented here by the conscious position. You have the Moon card, so there are things at play that, you know, have to still unfold. You understand that it's very frustrating. I think you know that you're waiting, right? So for me, this is like a delay card, I want to say, in this reading. So it's something that that's unseen and that is really bothering you, that you don't have control over whatever situation this is in your life. It could be in reference to anything, marriage, significant other, children, jobs, you know, money. I think you need to take this advice and apply it to all aspects of your life. Here we have the Queen of Wands, and I think this actually represents a person or a person coming into your life. So the Queen of Wands is a feisty person, right? This is, okay, let me regroup here. So the Queen of Wands, this could represent, it could represent you. I don't think it does at this time. I think this embodies who you need to either listen to or you need to become. You need to take advice from someone who has this feminine energy about her, someone who is feisty, who is confident, who is self-assured, and I think that you need to embody that yourself. You don't let your insecurities make you angry or upset and roar like a lion, because, you know, what's the saying? You can get, what, more bees with honey, or bears with honey, something like that. Sorry. But yeah, you get my thing. And you need to look at things from that perspective, from your female or feminine energy. This is not about male or female. This is someone who embodies that energy. So if you're a female who is masculine and has a more feminine counterpart, whether he's male or female, you need to seek advice from that person. You need to look at things from that point of view, because that is what's going to bring you into success. Here, in our advice / outcome, this is the energy that you have. This is mistakes of the past that maybe if you had looked at things from a different perspective, you wouldn't be in the situation where you feel controlled at this time. And that's what I want to give you. So you can be the king of the jungle. It's a time and place for anything, but sometimes you have to stand down. You have to stand down, look at things from a different perspective, because that is the advice from Spirit. Because then you'll spend too much time worrying about this and not about this guy carrying those 2 cups. Because I like that I chose this deck this week, because this artwork is very representation. Don't let anyone take your cups away from you, right? That's not you on the ground. That may be how you're feeling at this time. Don't let anyone else steal your joy. Look at things from a different perspective. Take a step back and work on your problems, whether that's relationship, money, and career. And this is why this is a great general read for you, for Leo. This is a true reading that can affect all Leos, because of the energy. It's talking about you versus any specific situation. Empress card. See, this is your ideas. There's things you want to do. There's things you want to accomplish. Being fruitful, right? Being fruitful, but also having patience, right? That's that femininity. That's taking a step back and thinking about things. And having our emotions in check, not letting our emotions run us. It is a change for you, right? It is a new beginning. It's a new way to be. It's a new way to think. And I think it's going to be helpful if you carry it into all aspects of your life. One more card here. Right. Things have a way of balancing out, especially when in terms of emotion. I mean, if you are going through a court case, this is a great card to have, because it's going to be balanced out in your favor. But I just think that if you take this perspective, look at things differently, don't be the bull in the china shop, have some patience, not only with yourself but others, you will be successful in any and everything you do. And here's the Ace of Swords. I mean, it's mental clarity. It's possible new job, new career, but it's just, for me, I feel like It just brings you clarity, the clarity needed at this time when you take a step back. That is for you, Leo. I'm Delilah Rose, and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot.